Hi everyone. I want to show you just quickly a couple things about Twitter in case you're interested for the Twitter chat. The first thing that I mentioned in my email is you need to sign up for a Twitter account. Obviously, you're going to go to twitter.com and log in here for your account. I'm going to not log in, sign up for your account. I'm going to go ahead and log in here myself. Because once you are on, you get logged into Twitter, the first thing you're going to want to do is probably start to follow people. And as a little side note, this is how you would search for people to follow. So I'm just going to start searching for center, and you'll see that you may have to go ahead and search for Center 58 or Center School District or something like that. But in your search field, here's where it is that your results start to populate. By clicking on the name or the location or whatever of the account that you want to follow, it'll pop you to that particular account. So you can see here that I am already following the district. This is where you would click that button if you wanted to follow the school district. Likewise, myself, we have several principals and administrators that have Twitter accounts as well. So simply, that's how you would follow. But I tell you that so that you also know this too, where you type in the hashtag for following the chat. So I'm still going to use the search field in Twitter, and I'm going to search for the hashtag. And obviously, this is not currently or actively being populated, but if it were, here's where it is that you would see some of our discussion topics and what it is that people are talking about in the Twitter chat. Okay, so this was the first idea for following the Twitter chat, and that was just going to Twitter and searching for the hashtag CenterSD in the search field in Twitter. Okay, I've given you two other ideas, and the other idea was to follow by using a TweetDeck. And I'm just going to go to Google and start my search for TweetDeck. And the first one is TweetDeck, all about Twitter. And here, quite simply, you can just sign in on the web. If you don't want to, there's nothing you need to download. Obviously, this recognized me from still being signed in a previous time, so I didn't need to give my username and password. Most likely you will. But here's how you use TweetDeck. Notice that it's all set up in columns. All you need to do here is do a search for or add a column. And so we're going to go down and click the little plus sign. And I just want to do a search for hashtag, again, CenterSD. And it too here will populate every tweet that has been using CenterSD. As you scroll down through some of these, notice that these are all hashtagged, and that's how it is that you start to follow a specific hashtag. So I'm going to add this column. Again, this is my TweetDeck, and it just throws that column in here in the last line, the last column. And when the chat gets started and people start hashtagging their ideas with CenterSD, here's where it is that you can follow in TweetDeck. And this just kind of starts to become a running list of ideas, of responses, and that type of thing. And again, this is where it is that you can just kind of lurk and watch things going on. Or if you want, right in TweetDeck, here's where you make a new tweet. So what if I would say, oh, and I'm just going to do something corny. So good morning, Center. And then if I hashtag this with CenterSD, the hashtag is how it is that it identifies where it is that this ultimately is going to show up at. So if I tweet this out, there is my tweet that just came through. The key here is that I had used hashtag CenterSD. Okay, the third way I had suggested was to use TweetChat. When you go just to tweetchat.com, it takes you to this page, and then you type in the hashtag that you want to follow. I'm just going to click to that. Now, this isn't going to really show anything, well, unless it picks up the chat that I just threw out, and it didn't. Okay. And that's okay. Once the chat gets going, I'll start throwing out some chats, or some tweets a couple minutes early, so that this room will be populated. You'll start to see. I wonder if I can click on some of these so that you can see what it's going to look like. You'll start to see, again, just the stream of chats that are going. That one didn't work. Anyway, sorry, I should have given you a better example of this. But anyway, the nice thing about this is it's only our hashtag that's being populated. It's none of the other columns in TweetDeck, and it's none of the other tweets going on in Twitter. So I prefer this view personally. It's easier for me to kind of follow along and see what others are doing and tweeting. It's very easy to retweet and that type of thing here as well. So anyway, those are just a couple of ideas, quick ideas, fast ideas. If you are wanting to experiment with centers, Twitter chats coming up. So anyway, let me know if you have ideas or for the chats, or if you need